What's going on, guys? Welcome to my third devlog. If this is your first time here, my name is Andrew, and this series covers my progress on an indie game I'm working on called Salt and Steel. If you like it, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified every Friday when I release a new video. So let's get on to it. Alright, we can start off with some gameplay here. This guy here, his name is Scully. He's going to be the first enemy that I introduce to the game. There's no combat system yet, and the lighting is making him appear too bright. It's pulling out all the detail. You can't see the detail in the drawings. I added a teleport ability, a blink. That's it right there. The graphics kind of bad right now, but the mechanic works. And the environment, I'm sure you can tell, looks drastically different than last Friday in the previous devlog. I took a lot of time and drew out a new tile map for this environment. I still have the old one. It's right over here. Changed some lighting up a bit. I can show you the tile map for the new one. Pull up the tile palette. Each one of these images I can tile into the world. I can literally just paint them in and erase them on different layers. So it works out pretty well. Very easy to do. In the future, I'm going to add more detail to the tile maps. Make them appear more three-dimensional. Because right now, the three-dimensional feel you get is because of this parallax effect that I have, where the foreground and the background elements move at different speeds. Like this column right here moves very fast compared to the bricks in the background. Even this column and this column are moving at different speeds. And especially these rocks at the bottom. And the reason that works is because I'm using a perspective camera, which views things in 3 dimensions. And what I mean by that, get out of there. What I mean by that is this camera takes into account X, Y, and Z axes, which is X goes this way, Y goes up and down, and then Z goes from front to back. The perspective camera, it takes into account all of those factors. So the things closer towards the camera would appear larger and move faster than the things farther back, like this brick wall, for example. The way this environment is laid out is in a 3-dimensional manner to make it appear 3-dimensional during play. Now in the future, I will change this perspective camera to an orthographic camera, which will not take any of those things into account. I will have to write out a custom parallaxing script that will make the foreground and background elements move at the rate of speed that I want them to, without the use of the perspective camera. And the reason I'm going to do this is because it gives me more control over the camera itself. Because with this perspective camera, if you change the resolution, it changes your field of view. So there's no way for me to have precise camera control within the game, because the aspect ratio of everyone's display will be different. So I can't control the bounds of the camera, which would be useful if, say, I'm in a tight corridor. I don't want the camera centered on the player. Like here, for example. The bottom of the camera would be fine being right below the player's feet, or even below this platform. But I can't do that with a perspective camera, because it would be unpredictable depending on the display that's being played on. Anyway, I'll move on from there. The sounds, I did add a few sounds. I downloaded these from, or some of them I downloaded from freesound.org, and some of them I made custom. Here, excuse me. Here are the footsteps. You can hear the higher pitch here, and then the pitch changes when you get on this other grassy tile. The way I achieved this, I will show you here. I created a box trigger for each area. Bring this back to 2D mode. So when the player comes into contact with this green box trigger, it'll activate this script and change the pitch of the player's sounds out of one of its audio sources, which controls footsteps, jumping, and landing. And then in each one of the areas, I can set up a custom footstep sound area and put whatever pitch that I desire here. So stepping on this grassy rocks here will change the pitch of your footsteps to 1.5, and then moving over here will change the pitch to 3. I also added attacking sounds. The attacking doesn't do anything right now. You can see it visually, but it does nothing. There are 4 different sounds for the attack, just so it doesn't feel so redundant. They're pretty similar, but have small differences. And I still need to work on the animation of Thomas during the attack. Alright guys, I think that's it. If you have any questions, or if I missed anything that you're curious about, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. And once again, if you liked the video and you like the game, hit that like button for me, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified when I release new videos. Alright guys, y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you next Friday.